Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Triangle Strategy. We're on episode 5 now, and it's been a little bit of time, actually, since I've been able to sit down and record again. You won't know this, though, okay? Pretend I didn't say that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was told something about the camera in this game next time we're in an exploration spot, so maybe we'll see it today. I actually can't believe it. Apparently you can turn the camera in order to get more angles and see more of the collectible items and stuff, and the game doesn't tell you. Big shout outs to Tiki Joe for letting me know.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
Oh, dang.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
My man.
Secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Hyzante.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
My man.
Well,
And Huet.
would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
That's fair.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
As Froster's Hyzante, would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have known my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story is determined by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their votes according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Ho ho ho. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their mind. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. Oh, that's scary! The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. Okay. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. Oh my gosh, that's one way for a JRPG to definitely get you to talk to every NPC in the game. Shout out to the old Pokemon days where you would talk to everybody and it would be like, 1 out of like 12 different NPCs that would tell you, hey, by the way, what's it called? Hey, by the way, here is a TM or HM or some other important item. Shout out to those of you who remember playing the original Red and Blue, and I guess Yellow as well, and trying to get Surf, I think it is, out of the Safari Zone. Oh my gosh. Really wild. Let's see. Okay. And it's split down the middle with you undecided. Okay. So 3 of them on. Oh my gosh. And I have to pick. Well, I'll be honest. I mean, who is Esfrost, right? Like, I'm definitely going to Hyzante. So I don't need to convince Benedict, Frederica, or Gila. I need to convince the rest. Okay. So I guess we'll take it from the top and we'll start with Roland. Is there anybody else I should talk to? Okay, well, actually. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Roland. Because I don't know that, I don't know that speaking with, like, for example, Benedict would accidentally make me, accidentally, like, try to persuade him into choosing the other side. So I think I'm just gonna take it from the top. There's nobody here, so I'm gonna take it from the top and talk with you. Because I don't think, can I talk with you? Oh! Oh! Okay, it ends here. Hold on! Wait a second! Hey, do you have anything new to say? Prince Franny and Minister Patriot are waiting to see our esteemed guests. They said ask them if you have any questions on the matter. Okay, hold on. King Ragnar expects great things of you, Lord Cerno. If there is anything I can do to your service, simply say the word. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzante. I know they lay claim to be this, they lay claim to the source, and thus all of Norzelia's salt. I'd like to know more about Frederica's home. The Grand Duchy of Westeros is known for its views of freedom. I should like to hear more about our home of Glenbrook. Are there any problems I should be aware of? Okay. I am gonna go with this one, I guess. I mean, the only reason why I paused is because Glenbrook actually, like, I didn't expect that to actually have a third option there. But of course, curiosity is only natural, seeing as your domain shares a border with the holy state itself. Hyzante is a very devout nation that reveres the goddess of salt and her teachings. The citizens are her followers, and they are led by her oracle, Hierophant, along with the rest of the 77. Hyzante itself is mostly a desert wasteland with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership over the salt within it, declaring it to be a divine boon from the goddess. Therefore making it Norzelia's most wealthy, powerful nation. I heard the people there enjoy peaceful and prosperous lives. You heard right, that appearances can sometimes be deceiving. As you may already know, it's probably best not to take a Rosella like Lady Frederica if you choose to go to Hyzante. Pray forgive me. I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serena, and I am sure you will choose not, or most wisely. Oh, but she wants to go there. Hello? What is going on here? No freaking way. Alright. Lord Wolford, I know your position is head of your house and many responsibilities, but being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As a brother, I'm sure you can see that. Roland may be a prince, but he is also a brother to me. I swear to do all I can in service of the crown. I appreciate your concern, Prince Franny, and I hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. This is tough, so. What do we say to Franny? Like, I'm really torn between. Well, I don't know. I mean, we could also kind of try to, maintain Franny's best interest or something, I guess. I think we're gonna go with this. Yeah. Don't matter too much. Thoughts like that are precisely why it's still so mature. I wish the solution was so simple, but neither the kingdom nor kingdom is perfect. Even so, I would choose a path that leads to his own suffering. It seems I misjudged you, Prince Franny. You worry a lot more for Roland than I had thought. Worry? There's no cure for foolishness, so why would I waste my worries on him? Hold on, okay. Well, excuse me. Let us speak to Roland.
Say.
Dallas Esfrost will be will be a close partner. My gosh, in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? Begin persuasion. And then we can postpone it. Oh, good to know. Okay. So I'm gonna just say I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzante. What reasons have you for wanting to visit Hyzante? Oh, okay, we unlocked an option. I just have a feeling the salt from the source has made them prosperous. I would be interested in seeing how that wealth manifests itself. I'd be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal. Okay. I mean, if this is the option we unlock, I'm going with it. Indeed. They say that Hyzante is a country without kings or nobles. It is hard to imagine. But why imagine when we could see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You've given me much to consider, friend. Roland is deep in thought. Oh, he moved to undecided. Okay. I don't know that that's a good thing. Where is Hewitt? Here you are.
Lord Sarah. Noah.
Esfrost soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Yeah, so let's, I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzante. Hyzante has its charms as well, I am sure. What about it appeals to you, my lord? Oh! Yeah, see, look, we're getting these options. Okay, but he says, I wish to see how touted, I think it's touted, equality works in practice. For now, it is only words to me. I would like to visit the source. There's nothing else like it in the world. And it is said the skill of their mages is unequaled. Wouldn't you like to test your skill against such warriors? Hey.
Quite true.
I've heard the same. What magic I've seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master would do or could do. I should like to try my hand against one in mock combat, if able. My bow against their spells. Okay. Thank you, my lord. I suppose there may be some merit in visiting Hyzante. Oh, but she also moved to undecided. See, I'm scared. Maybe I shouldn't go with those options. What do you say in general? I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I'd very much like to see. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can really glean any information, but that is why she wants to go to Hyzante, because her mother is from there. Oh, shoot. Okay. Eridor.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzante holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and Exarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Essos will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. Yeah, about that, man. You want to go to Hyzante, do you? Care telling me why, my lord? The sand and sun must make, oh, and we didn't unlock a third option. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. The sand and sun must make people a different sort than here. It'd be interesting to meet them. I've long wanted to visit the source. It is the cornerstone of all life in Norzelia, after all. I'm gonna go with this. I suppose I can't argue with that. It beggars belief to imagine all the green around us replaced with sand. I don't doubt the sands have weathered some mighty hard folk. Could be they'd have something to teach us.
I've made up my
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the latter, my lord. Eridor is deep in thought. And just in case, let us talk with Anna. Esfrost or Hyzante, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Hey! Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzante. They say Hyzante is the nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? Oh, we don't have the third one for you either. I hear everyone is... Dang, that means I missed somebody for sure. I guess maybe twice. Anyways, I hear everyone is treated as equals. I would see the truth of that claim. I can scarce imagine so much sand. I would like to see it with my own eyes. I doubt that sand is really going to be, you know, the equalizer here. So let's go with this. Quality for all. Can there really be such a place? If so, I would like to walk its streets and speak to its people. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Hyzante. Okay. I guess that's everybody because I don't need to speak with those three. Okay. End persuasion phase and commence voting. Ooh, let's see what happens. I didn't remember about Hyzante's mages, so that could lead to something interesting, I think.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost or the holy state of Hyzante? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Ooh.
You've convinced me.
Oh, let's go! If that is your wish, then so be it. Hyzante is just as good as Esfrost. Let's go! Okay, I guess we're not hearing dialogue from these two because their votes were set in stone. Okay, nice. Anna?
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. Anna! Anna's so cool! She might be my favorite now, especially after that last fight. Hyzante has its charms, I admit. Charms I mean to see for myself. Let's go! Eridor, don't let me down.
Forgive me, lad.
I've been wanting to visit Esfrost for a while. Dang! But majority vote, I guess.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Dang. This thing is extra magical. Oh, we couldn't convince Eridor. Dang it, Eridor.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzante.
All right. Serenoa's convictions have been strengthened. Woo!
We have decided. We set sail for the holy state of Hyzante. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
That's fair.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Patriot. I'm gonna say
Very good,
Patriot.
When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
True.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence.
Hey, where Lila goes, you know?
That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
What do you mean by that?
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook.
Oh, nah.
I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzante.
That's
She
wild.
is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
No way.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
Really?
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzante. Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners. Yes, I do.
And despite that,
But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins. Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
10 toes. Let's go. Ooh, scary.
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
Hey, don't even worry about it.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
That how is very important. Whither the river flows, completed. Save your game. Let's do it. All right.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Nozelia's only supply of salt.
Wild. Look at that. It's like a heart shape in there.
Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzante.
Woo! Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Sand and Sun. Ooh. Dang.
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
You can say that again.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Esfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
Hello? You gotta think about it?
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
Thank God. Imagine there was a decision there. I'd have shed at least 3 tears. Look at this place.
What's that sound?
Great question. That is definitely a, what is it, a gong? That's an instrument I've not thought about in a while.
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzante, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
Good question.
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
Why do I feel like that's Cap?
All Hyzantians are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter. The holy state has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality.
I wonder if the townsfolk feel the same.
No one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Certainly, if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
That is true.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Yeah, I kind of see your point, Benedict.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
I'm sorry?
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract. We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
Watch her end up being a Rosellan.
Silent? Why?
I reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
All right, fair enough.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
Dang.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
I mean, I guess at least she can speak everywhere else.
We appreciate your understanding. Now then, let us show you to the palace.
Yo.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages. None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Sorry about that. Camzil over here completely threw me for a loop. I did not expect to hear that voice. This is Camzil Farrant, the Saintly Seven's Minister of Domestic Affairs. He manages all matters related to the nation's public order. Ah, so I bet you're the reason why she can't speak here, you goob. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reading into that role
Pardon
wrong.
our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regna.
The Hierophant speaks to you.
Huh?
Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolfort and Hyzante have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear.
Yep.
The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
I'm sorry? Oh no, the second I heard that, I was like, oh shoot. Okay. I think it a significant stepping stone toward peace between the three nations. I think it a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone. I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon. And this is in response to, you will also in time succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture. Okay. On behalf of the Saint, yeah, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father. Yeah. So I'm not going to stir the pot with them and say this one. No way. I mean, yeah, I think it's a significant stepping stone toward peace, you know? Hey, listen, if there's a gang I want peace with, at least right now, it is definitely Hyzante, okay?
I think it a significant stepping stone toward peace between the three nations.
A safe reply, to say the least, Lord Stone.
Yeah, that's fair. I definitely played it safe.
An ideal that I can only hope is shared by all those involved.
If I might ask, what is the ideal to which the Holy One aspires?
Good question.
I would share the goddess's blessing with all of Norzelia.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy One wishes for a world where people are equal. The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine.
Whoops, I didn't mean to skip over him. No.
Visiting you in secret, but there's something I must ask you. I have heard that the people of Hyzante live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. But is that the only reason?
Good question.
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well.
I meant to check the profile of Idor here as well. Idor Delmira or Delmira. One of the Saintly Seven, and the only one permitted to hear the voice of the Hierophant. The Minister of Religion, huh?
Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzante's medical discoveries.
Yeah.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Lila, come through.
Pray, show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzante's pursuit of life and magic.
Okay. House Wolford is invited to the Ministry of Medicine through Frederica, or though Frederica cannot help but feel less than welcome in their midst. And there's actually a side story. I actually didn't. Okay. All right. I just figured I'd look since they put us on the map. Let's see what's going on here. Back in Glenbrook, huh?
Brother, where is Roland?
Cordelia!
I'd like to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
Come on, man.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go see what's popping in Hyzante. Hopefully, we won't have you for too long, friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you're here at this point of the video, I'm not gonna lie, we're already half an hour in. You know, drop a little like and tell me what some of your thoughts are so far.
I heard she's an envoy.
Speaking of thoughts.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
You got a name. Would I say like Plinius or Plinius? Let's find out. Plinius Navest. Or Naveste, imagine. A researcher at Hyzante's Ministry of Medicine. He feels frustration at not being able to choose his own research topics. Oh boy, so we got a little bitter guy. All right.
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around. Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
Yep, there it is.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
Fair enough.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, It sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
So it goes.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Hello?
Minister Lila,
the
the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Fair.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzante.
Really? Well, I mean, I guess that's true.
Of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
And it's as we thought.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
Oh, nah, you're important, apparently.
What was his problem?
Sir Noah, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
Yes, please. Get my lady some air.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you. But I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you'd like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Merchants. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be willing, or may be selling rare items you'll not find at the provisioner in the encampment, and be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Well, oh, you can turn the camera. Are you kidding me? Oh my, give me this. Hey. Oops. I flew. It's rare for the dignitaries to be allowed into the ministry. Take your time looking around. Do you wish the answer to the Ministry of Medicine? No. At least I'm good for now. My goodness, I actually cannot believe this. From the source to the shield and thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. I'm assuming... Oh, we can step into these houses. Oh, I gotta look. Everywhere. Hey, what are you hiding in this house? I'm turning the camera everywhere. It is thanks to the Hierophant that we want for nothing. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, lady. I'm so suspicious of everything now. Alright. Wait. Is that a shiny thing on the roof? It is. And it's a good thing I learned you can turn the camera. HP recovery pellet. And we can hop up here. There's nothing up here, though. Good to know. Hello, Gila. In Hyzante, the goddess's teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you are only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I cannot deny the significance of their results. Could the streets really be that safe in a city this wealthy? Wish I could say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father'd be happy to know you thought of him. I mean, yeah, I could buy something for Dad, right? I definitely could. And I probably should. Hello! Got any loot? The goddess decides what those at the Ministry of Medicine should study, so they do not squander their time pondering it themselves. Okay, we can't get into these houses. Thank goodness for that, I guess. Because if we could step into these buildings, I'd be like, uh-oh. That's a lot of house. That's a lot of house. Okay, we went into that building. There's that shopkeeper there. Hyzante is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert the nearest sentry. Oh yeah, Why would you be worried about that? The source? Sorry, can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. Interesting. We got some timber. It's going down. Hey, you're looking a little, you know what I'm saying, a little sus back here. It must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation. Oh, okay, my fault, dang. Hello, what's going on? You cannot pass through here. Patrol around the source is always tight. The source is just ahead. I also got my conviction strengthened? What, from talking to people? But you'll have to turn back. Only those with proper permission can enter. I must ask you to turn back. Okay. Hyzante is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to your heart's content. However, I ask that you not interrupt Minister Sorceley's work, and please stay away from the source. As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzante's finances. Yeah, you definitely look like a person who, you know, dabbles with the coin. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith to the goddess. Minister Sorceley oversees all of Hyzante's dealings in salt, the foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job even among the Saintly Seven. And that's why we talk with everybody, friends. Wait, there better not be anything sparkly behind. Like, you see that back corner right over here? But we can't get there anyways, so thank goodness. All right. Mr. Exarm is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he is still a role model to us all. Though it seems he views Minister Sorceley with distaste. I'd heard that Minister Exarm was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder where his aversions to Minister Sorceley stem. Interesting. Okay, let's talk with you. This is just between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant. Though I honestly don't know why. Okay, yeah. Don't understand why. Okay, interesting. Did we talk with you? We didn't talk to Roland either. The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the Holy State's victory. The goddess's teachings condemned the Roselle to backbreaking labor at the source to atone for their crimes of their forebears. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. Yeah, that is very true, actually. Welcome. How can I be of service today? Hello, merchants. You've got Firestone, Ice Stone, Thunderstone, and Windstone? What Pokemon are we evolving? Because what are we talking about here? This deals damage to single enemies. Got it. You also have oil jugs. Renders the selected square flammable. Ooh. Then we have iron, stone, timber, and fiber. Okay, before I actually look into that, I should equip this HP ring to somebody. Good to know in the future, but I don't have anything really worth selling right now, which is fine. I'm going to buy 2 of these oil jugs. I currently have, okay. I will buy both of your fibers. I will buy 1 of your stones and 1 of your irons. Let's see. Interesting. Effect spreads on water. It's looking like the Thunderstone here is pretty handy. I'll buy 2 of these. And I'll only buy 1 more of these. Maybe the Ice Stone, if not the Windstone. And it spreads fires. Interesting. Alright. Let's buy a Windstone. Okay. Hopefully I made some wise decisions here. I don't want to be completely broke. And honestly, I already feel kind of like I'm there. We spoke with you already. We went into that house. I think we also did go into this one too, right? Oh. Wait a second. We did not. But there is nothing in this house anyway. Whoa! Added Marvels of Norzelia Volume 3 to notes. Wow. Obtained Ice Stone. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, I didn't see anything sparkling. I just ran around and mashed A. Oh my goodness. So there are hidden items? Oh my gosh. No, I'm going back to those houses. I'm going back right now. What are you hiding from me? I swear to Bob, lady. Or sir. Okay, it actually doesn't look like there's anything here. Okay, I thought that water was, the fountain was sparkling for a second. We're good. Are you hiding anything from me? I guess if the house is empty, it's safe to just check it. If there are people in the house, though, then maybe not. Good to know. Yeah, let's talk with you two. Everyone in Hyzante knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzante, but the faith and happiness of her people. We cannot ignore wealth's importance in the equation. How has the holy state achieved such balance? It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied, will their faith not waver? But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. See, that's neat. I wonder, actually. I think... Let's see. I think we're gonna go with... It seems idealistic that a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied, will their faith not waver? I think that's pretty important because, yeah, like, or I don't know, what is it that brings people happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. We could challenge the faith this way instead of this way. Let's go with this. The answer is simple: following the teachings. Do so, and you shall be blessed by the goddess herself. All who live in Hyzante can see the happiness that comes with those blessings. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Considering his answer was just, yeah, you know, just follow the teachings, I probably messed up. Let's see. Frederica. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. This has less to do with the goddess's teachings than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. And I find it difficult to understand why. In this nation that touts equality, the Roselle must suffer such discrimination. I think... It's wild, because I mean, like, all of these are great answers. But since they atone for are not their own, one cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is more or less the same, but I feel like this one might be slightly more philosophical. Let's go with it. I was fortunate to be born outside the reaches of the goddess's teachings. Even the torment I endured at Thalas and Erica's hands was nothing compared to the life in the source, or life those in the source lead. Everyone has the right to follow whatever creed they believe, but as someone who also has Rosellan blood in her veins, I find it vexing, to say the least. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. Do you wish to enter the Ministry of Medicine? Yeah. Does this progress the scenario? No, it does not. Okay. Is this bed sparkling? Ice amulet? Hold on. They claim their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. True. I'm about to check all these beds. Oh, the goddess saves all who believe in her. We research so that we may aid her to that end. An ice stone? See, I'm so glad I didn't buy an ice stone. I nearly did in a firestone. I wonder if I'll find one of those firestones here, actually. Okay. Nothing in this bed either. Cool. The ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be part of that. Okay, wait. Is this... Oh, added treatment notes to notes. Okay. Oh. There's just 6... Oh, nice. We got money. 600. Maybe I should go back and buy something? This is as far as you go. Only those with the goddess's permission can enter. Researchers are highly respected in Hyzante. The ministry is a symbol of our nation's knowledge and a source of the people's pride. It is our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secret to immortality someday. Yay, let's relax there. Alright, save that for the Dragon Balls. It's locked. The area ahead is off limits. Only those with permission may enter. Okay. Oh wait. The goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there is something to be learned in all this. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to those studies is what brings us the greatest joy. This area is off limits. There are more delicate matters being researched up ahead. As such, I'll have to ask you to turn back. Yeah, that's valid. Okay. There's nothing else being hidden on these or on these, right? Oh my gosh, you can hop up onto these. Are we about to be able to fight in here? Cause like, why can I do that? Yo, that takes jumping on the bed, the definition of jumping on the bed to all new meaning. But we've spoken to everybody in here. I think that ends our phase here. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's end the exploration then. I'd best regroup with the others.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir thanks to Lady Frederica.
Hey.
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
Hey.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. He cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
Yo!
What was that?
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
What the heck?
I shall investigate.
Nah, what? Oh, it's about to be fight time? A scream resounds through the Ministry of Medicine. House Wolffort arrives on the scene shortly after to see... Oh, you know what that means. Look, we are running on time for this video, so I'm going to call it here. However, if you would like to see the next part sooner, let's get 15 likes on this video. If we get 15 likes on this video, I will post it earlier than anticipated. As early as, I think this video is going up on Sunday, so Wednesday. 15 likes. Can we get there? Ooh, let's find out. But let me know what you think of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If this is somehow your first episode in the series and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider. I'll be posting more of these videos very, very soon. And they're going up weekly so far, at the very least, honestly. Sometimes even twice a week if we hit the like threshold that I set. But thank you again so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, where we deal with whatever is going on at the Ministry of Medicine. Take care, everyone.